Best auto insurance quote sites in Georgia. Although the healthcare reform bill has been passed by the House of Representatives, there has been a lot of debate in Georgia about similar bills. There is a lot of discussion about how all the reform changes will affect health insurance Georgia plans. One big sticking point has been whether it is fair and even constitutional to require individuals, particularly Georgia residents, to purchase health insurance Georgia plans. Senator Judson Hill from Marietta has proposed a state bill that prohibits the government from legislating that people join a particular healthcare system. This bill required a simple majority and passed the Georgia Senate. However, a slightly different bill proposed by Representative Calvin Hill, which proposed that the government would not be allowed to require individuals to purchase private health insurance Georgia policies and to force businesses to pay fines if they did not provide health insurance Georgia plans for their employees, did not receive the required 2/3 majority. Votes fell according to party lines for the most part. Some people believe that requiring individuals to purchase private health insurance Georgia policies is too much government involvement. The debate is whether the Constitution guarantees health insurance and therefore is the government in fact supposed to mandate it. For other people, providing health insurance Georgia policies for uninsured residents is a more important result. Therefore, some people weigh the pros, better access to health insurance Georgia plans, against the cons, government mandating, and decide which they prefer. Some people state that over 30 million Americans will be able to access health insurance Georgia plans or plans from their own states once the healthcare bill has taken hold. Some people, however, say this figure is exaggerated. A big concern for some Republican officials is that the government will be taking over the healthcare system. This is why the parties tend to be divided on this point. Even if the state of Georgia votes and passes a bill that does not allow for the government to legislate whether individuals are required to purchase individual health insurance Georgia policies, the federal government does have other means of basically making it difficult for individuals to not follow the federal requirements. The federal government can use the tax code and financial incentives to require individuals to purchase health insurance Georgia policies even if the Georgia law says they do not have to do so. A similar situation occurred regarding seat belts and speed limit laws in the past. Sometimes the federal and state governments are at odds with each other. In Georgia, those in favor of the reform point out that it will save lives. Those against the reform point out that the government is taking over health care. A professor of law at the William & Mary, a specialist in health law and policy, says the healthcare bill is tied to tax penalties and credits and therefore regulates individuals across state lines. This means that individuals who do not purchase health insurance Georgia policies will be breaking federal law and therefore will have to face federal legal and financial consequences. Some people against this law state this will make felons out of citizens who do not purchase health insurance Georgia plans and make them vulnerable to the IRS. Nobody is against health insurance Georgia plans but against government regulation and possibly paying more taxes. So the healthcare reform bill is affecting health insurance Georgia plans, and Georgia residents are divided as to how to handle